Hello, my amazing friends. Welcome to this exciting and fun lecture. Today, we will talk about something very important: the power of reading in language learning. Reading is a great way to improve your English. It helps you learn new words. It also helps you understand grammar better. When you read, you see how words are used in real sentences. This makes learning easier. No matter if you are a beginner or have been learning for a while, reading will help you a lot. It can make you feel more confident in English. You will understand sentences better and speak more clearly. Before we start, I want to say something important. You are doing a great job. The fact that you are here shows that you want to improve. Keep going and never give up. Now, let's begin this exciting journey together. Reading is a great way to learn English. It helps you see new words and understand how sentences are made. When you read, you also learn grammar without trying too hard. This makes learning fun and easy. Think about how children learn their first language. First, they listen to people talk. Then, they start speaking. After that, they learn to read. Reading helps them learn more words and understand how to use them. The same thing happens when you learn English. When you read in English, you see new words in different sentences. This helps you understand their meaning. You don't need to memorize long lists of words. Instead, you learn naturally by seeing words in real sentences. Reading also helps you learn grammar. You don't have to study grammar rules all the time. When you see how sentences are written, your brain will remember the patterns. Over time, you will start using correct grammar without thinking too much. Another great thing about reading is that it helps you think in English. When you read often, your brain starts working in English. This makes it easier to speak and write in English. You won't need to translate words from your native language anymore. The more you read, the better your English will get. But don't worry. You don't need to read difficult books. There are many easy books, stories, and articles that you can read. The important thing is to find something you enjoy. If you are a beginner, start with simple books. Children's books are a great choice because they use easy words and short sentences. You can also read short stories. These stories are fun and easy to understand. If you like the news, try reading simple news articles. There are websites that write news in easy English. This can help you learn new words and stay updated on what is happening in the world. You can also read blogs about things you like. If you love sports, fashion, or technology, look for blogs in English about these topics. When you read about something you enjoy, learning becomes more fun. Bilingual books are also a good option. These books show the text in your native language and in English. This helps you understand the meaning of words without using a dictionary all the time. Another great way to make reading easier is to use audiobooks. Audiobooks let you listen to the story while you read. This helps you learn how to pronounce words correctly. Reading out loud is also helpful. When you read out loud, you practice pronunciation and speaking skills. You also become more confident in using English. Make reading a daily habit. Even if you read for just 10 or 15 minutes a day, it will help you improve. The more you practice, the better you will get. You don't need to understand every word in a book or article. If you see a new word, try to guess its meaning from the sentence. If you still don't understand, you can check the dictionary. But don't stop reading too much to look up words. Just keep going and enjoy the story. If you find a word you like, write it down. Make a list of new words and their meanings. Try to use these words in your own sentences. This will help you remember them. It's also good to read different types of texts. Try books, articles, blogs, and even social media posts in English. The more you read, the more you will learn. Reading can also help you with writing. When you see well-written sentences, you learn how to write better. You will get ideas for how to organize your own writing. Don't be afraid to read something new. If a book is too difficult, try something easier. The important thing is to keep reading every day. Reading is a superpower for learning English. It helps you learn new words, understand grammar, and think in English. It also makes speaking and writing easier. So, find a book, article, or blog that you like and start reading today. Keep practicing, and you will see big improvements in your English skills. If reading in English feels difficult, don't worry. The best way to start is with simple books. Reading simple books will help you learn step by step. If you try to read hard books at the beginning, you might feel frustrated. But if you start with easy books, you will enjoy learning English. There are many kinds of simple books that you can read. The first type is children's books. Children's books use easy words and short sentences. They are written for kids, but they are also great for beginners in English. Many children's books have pictures, which can help you understand the story. Another good choice is short stories. Short stories are fun and easy to read. They are not too long, so you can finish them quickly. This will make you feel proud and motivated to read more. Some short stories also have simple lessons, which can help you understand English better. You can also read books made for English learners. These books are written especially for beginners. They use simple words and short sentences. Some of these books even have a glossary at the end, which explains difficult words. This makes learning easier for you. If you don't know which book to choose, you can ask your teacher or search online for easy English books or books for beginners. You can also visit a library or a bookstore to find books that match your level. When you start reading, don't worry if you don't understand every word. You don't need to stop and check the dictionary all the time. Try to guess the meaning of new words from the sentence. If you still don't understand, you can check the dictionary later. Reading simple books will help you build your confidence. If you finish one book, you will feel happy and ready to read another one. As you improve, you can start reading longer and more difficult books. Try to make reading a daily habit. Even if you read for just 10 minutes a day, you will improve your English. The more you read, the better your vocabulary and grammar will become. If you find a book you really like, read it more than once. The first time, you might not understand everything, but the second or third time, you will understand more. This will help you remember new words and phrases. It's also a good idea to read books with topics you enjoy. If you like animals, find books about animals. If you like adventure, read adventure stories. When you read about something you love, learning becomes fun. You can also find books with audio. Listening while reading can help you learn pronunciation. Many websites and apps offer audiobooks for beginners. Reading with a friend can also be fun. You can choose the same book and talk about it together. If you don't understand something, your friend might help you. If you don't want to buy books, there are many free online books for beginners. Websites like Project Gutenberg, Storyberries, and many others have free books in simple English. The most important thing is to enjoy reading. Don't stress about understanding everything. Just keep reading, and your English will improve. So, start with simple books, read a little every day, and have fun learning. Reading every day is one of the best ways to improve your English. When you read often, you see new words, learn grammar, and understand sentences better. Even if you read for just 10 minutes a day, you will see progress. You don't have to read big books or difficult texts. Start with something easy and fun. Choose topics that you enjoy. If you like sports, read sports news. If you love travel, read travel blogs. Reading about things you like will make learning more interesting. There are many ways to practice reading every day. One great way is to read English news articles online. Many websites have simple news stories for English learners. These articles are short and easy to understand. Reading the news helps you learn new words and stay informed about the world. Another fun way to read is by following English blogs or websites. There are blogs about cooking, fashion, technology, health, and many other topics. Find a blog that interests you and read a little every day. Blogs often use simple, everyday language, which makes them easy to understand. You can also read short stories or books before bed. This is a great way to relax and learn at the same time. Short stories are perfect because they are not too long. You can finish one in a short time and feel proud of yourself. Try to make reading a daily habit. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You do it every day without thinking. Reading should be the same. If you read for just 10 minutes a day, you will improve your English step by step. One good idea is to set a reading goal. For example, you can decide to read one short article every morning or one page of a book every night. A small goal will keep you motivated. If you are busy, you can carry a small book with you. When you have free time, like waiting for the bus or during lunch break, you can read a little. This will help you make reading a part of your daily life. Reading with a friend can also be fun. You can choose the same book or article and talk about it. If you don't understand something, your friend can help you. Another great way to practice is reading aloud. When you read out loud, you practice pronunciation and listening at the same time. It also helps you remember new words better. If you find a new word, don't worry if you don't understand it right away. Try to guess the meaning from the sentence. If you still don't understand, you can check the dictionary later. Using technology can also help you read every day. There are many apps with free books and stories for English learners. You can also use websites that offer daily reading exercises. Remember, reading should be fun. Don't stress if you don't understand everything. The important thing is to enjoy the process. The more you read, the easier it will become. So, find something you love to read, make it a habit, and keep practicing every day. When you read in English, you will see many new words. At first, it may seem difficult, but don't worry. You don't have to understand every word to enjoy the story. Learning words from reading is easier and more natural than memorizing long word lists. One good way to learn new words is to guess their meaning. If you find a difficult word, look at the whole sentence. The other words in the sentence can help you understand what the new word means. Try to guess first before using a dictionary. This will help you become better at understanding English. Another great way to learn new words is to write them down. Keep a small notebook and write the new words you find. Next to each word, write the meaning in your own language or draw a simple picture. This will help you remember the word better. You can also write an example sentence using the word. If a word is very important, use a dictionary to check its meaning. There are many free online dictionaries that give simple meanings and example sentences. Some dictionaries even have audio, so you can hear the correct pronunciation. After you learn a new word, try to use it in your daily life. You can make sentences with it, write a short story, or use it in a conversation. The more you use a word, the easier it will be to remember. Learning new words from reading is better than memorizing word lists. Why? Because you see how words are used in real sentences. You understand their meaning, spelling, and pronunciation in a natural way. This makes it easier to remember and use new words correctly. Now, let's talk about another great way to improve your English. Reading aloud. Many people think reading is only for improving vocabulary and grammar, but it can also help you speak better. When you read aloud, you practice pronunciation. You learn how words sound and how sentences flow. This helps you speak more clearly and confidently. Here's how to practice reading aloud. 1. Pick a short paragraph from a book, a news article, or a simple story. Choose something that is not too difficult. 2. Read it slowly and clearly. Try to pronounce each word correctly. Don't rush. 3. Repeat the paragraph a few times. Each time, try to read more smoothly and naturally. 4. If you don't know how to say a word, check an online dictionary with audio. Listen to the correct pronunciation and try to copy it. Reading aloud is a great way to improve fluency. It helps your tongue and mouth get used to English sounds. Over time, you will speak more naturally and with more confidence. If you want to make it more fun, try recording yourself. Listen to your voice and see where you can improve. Don't be shy. The more you practice, the better you will become. Another good idea is to read dialogues. Find a short conversation in a book or on a website. Read both parts aloud, or ask a friend to read with you. This will help you practice speaking in a real conversation style. You can also try shadowing. This means listening to an audio recording of a native speaker and repeating what they say at the same time. It's like copying their pronunciation and rhythm. This is a great way to sound more natural when you speak. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to practice and improve step by step. The more you read aloud, the more confident you will feel when speaking English. So, don't be afraid to try it. Pick a book, find a quiet place, and start reading out loud today. Reading should be fun. If you enjoy what you read, you will learn faster and remember more. But if you read something boring, you might feel tired and stop reading. That's why it's important to choose books, articles, or stories that you love. Think about your favorite hobbies and interests. If you like sports, you can read about famous athletes or exciting games. If you enjoy adventure, you can read stories about people traveling to new places or facing challenges. If you love movies, you can read books that inspired your favorite films. When you read something interesting, you will want to keep going. You will learn new words without even trying. You will also understand sentences better because you care about the story. Here are some ideas for fun reading materials. 1. Sports news. If you love soccer, basketball, or any other sport, read news about your favorite teams and players. You can find short articles online or in sports magazines. 2. adventure stories. If you enjoy exciting stories, try books about explorers, treasure hunters, or magical worlds. These stories make reading fun and help you learn new words. 3. Comics and graphic novels. These are great for learning because they have pictures that help you understand the story. Plus, they have simple sentences and fun dialogues. 4. Movie and TV show scripts. If you love a movie, try reading the script. You will see how characters talk and learn useful phrases. Some websites have scripts for popular films and shows. 5. Blogs and websites. Find blogs about your hobbies. If you like cooking, read food blogs. If you like technology, read about new gadgets. When you read about things you love, learning English feels easy. 6. Short stories. If you don't have much time, short stories are a great choice. They are quick to read and help you improve step by step. 7. Magazines. There are many magazines about music, fashion, science, and more. Find one that matches your interests. The most important thing is to choose what makes you happy. Reading should never feel like a chore. It should be something you look forward to every day. If you start a book and don't like it, that's okay. You don't have to finish it. Just find something else that interests you. There are so many great books and articles out there. You will definitely find something you love. Another tip is to read in different ways. Sometimes, read quietly to yourself. Other times, read aloud to practice pronunciation. You can also listen to an audiobook while reading. This helps you hear the correct pronunciation of words. If you enjoy social media, follow English pages or groups that share interesting stories. You can read small posts and comments every day. This is an easy way to practice reading without feeling like you are studying. Remember, reading is not just about learning new words. It also helps you think in English. The more you read, the easier it will be to understand conversations, write sentences, and even speak fluently. So, find something you love and start reading today. The more fun you have, the faster you will improve. Before we finish, I want you to remember something very important. You can do it. Learning English takes time, but every small step you take brings you closer to fluency. Every page you read, every sentence you understand, and every new word you learn is a big achievement. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your English. It helps you learn naturally, without stress. So, keep going. Keep reading, enjoy the process, and never give up. The more you read, the more confident you will feel. If you found this lecture helpful, share it with your friends. Learning together is even more fun. Also, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite book or story in English? Your answer might inspire someone else to start reading. Thank you for watching and learning with me. I am so proud of you. Keep reading, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next lecture. You are doing great. Keep going.